Hello, hello. I am Kylene and welcome to Thankful Thursday. I'm pretty excited today. It's going to be a great show, lots of good stuff to share, and we even have a special guest. So I'm very excited. I'll introduce her shortly, but just to get started, I am super excited to be here. We are back home now, so we're not traveling, I don't think, anytime soon. So back to our routine, which was nice. Although last week was pretty nice being by the lake. That was my happy place, and I'm glad it's still all worked out okay there. It was a beautiful place, beautiful, relaxing vacation that we had up by the lake with family, and we went to a family wedding. It was really nice. So back to reality though this week. So I'm really thankful that I am back in this office space. That's what I'm thankful for today. My office space calms me down. It's kind of I come into it and I feel relaxed and energized. It's not too chaotic, other than my desktop right now, but I'm working on that. So I'm just really thankful for my office space. So if you're joining, feel free to share what you're thankful for today. There's always something to be grateful for in your life. And the reason why I talk about gratitude, the reason why I talk about the importance of being thankful and really appreciating what you have, is because when you're in that state of gratitude, you're in the state of abundance. And therefore, you have more to be thankful for because you are paying attention to all those wonderful things around you. And then you start vibrating at a higher frequency and start attracting more good things to you. And then it kind of just ripples out from there, right? Your energy attracts other positive energy, and then that trickles and creates more happiness and joy out there. And we all can use more of that sometimes. It's like our superpower we have inside of us. We all have access to that, and it's really important that we start our day with the attitude of gratitude. As kind of cheesy as all that always sounds, it's really important to really start your day in that mindset of abundance, the mindset of appreciating that you woke up that day, appreciating that you were able to have a bed to sleep on, or you had food on the table, or you have your favorite pen that you have, or whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be super big. It can be something small. It can be fresh air, something big like that too. And then appreciating the people in your life. It's always important for that. So I see some people are checking in. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining. So thankful for the wonderful memories of being made with family last week. Yes, that was awesome. I was just saying, Aaron said, I'm grateful for green grass. Awesome. Yes. Our yard normally this time of year. Hey, Jerry, thanks for joining. Our yard normally this time of year is pretty brown. Aaron works pretty hard to keep it watered, so it's not completely dead by this time of year. He's got a nice system, but this year Mother Nature has really helped us. So we were very grateful for that. So that's awesome. And then last week, like I was saying earlier, we were up at the lake in Minnesota. It was called Lake Ethel, and it was a spring-fed lake. So the water was super clear and clean and really refreshing. Aaron didn't jump in, but I did. I couldn't help myself. So we had lots of fun on the lake. So it was wonderful to see my parents and spend some time with them. So very thankful for that too, Mom. Hey, Cindy. Good afternoon. We'll have to watch the replay. Happy Thursday. Well, thanks for checking in. I hope you have a wonderful day. So like I was saying today, I wanted to talk about gratitude, of course. Gratitude always intertwines with everything, all the topics that we talk about. But I wanted to talk about wellness a little bit because it's so important that we take care of ourselves, right? We can always try to be there for other people. We can always, we have all these different roles that we play, whether or not we're a wife, a mom, a business owner, a sister, friend, community member, employee, whatever it is that you are, you have so many different roles. And that can be really taxing. Sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. Or we not necessarily that we forget, we know we need to, but we're not intentional about it. We don't make ourselves a priority because we're trying to be all things to everyone, right? I know I'm guilty of that. And once I started to really make my wellness, meaning my emotional health and physical health, a priority, things started to change and I started to feel stronger emotionally and physically. And then that just allowed me to continue to progress. And so I wanted to share a little bit with you about that. And as you all know, I do teach yoga, 2 different styles. And I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But the reason why I was drawn to yoga is because I've always felt the best physically and emotionally when I'm practicing yoga. There's something about that mind-body connection that allows me to calm my mind, build my strength, and build my trust in myself, right? I learned my breath to movement, and I learned to control my breath. All of those things happen with yoga, and it's really a powerful tool. And so that's why I'm so passionate about sharing it. And that's why I have a special guest today. I have Christy with us, and she is with Country Comfort Creatives. And she has been doing yoga with me for a while now. She's also in my mastermind with our success group as well. And she's just been a great friend. And coworker, I guess you would call it, right? I think I call you a coworker, but I want to welcome Christy because she is someone who is really showing that it does matter to make yourself a priority and take care of yourself because of the things that she's been able to accomplish. Once she really made this shift, it's huge. And I'm so excited to have her. So Christy, if you wouldn't mind joining us. Hey, Christy.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm glad to
Good.
be here.
I'm so excited you're here. It's always good to see your face. And like I was saying, we are in we do a few different things together. We do tapping in the morning and we
Yep.
do yoga together. And then we're also in our mastermind together with our success group. So definitely have gotten to know you quite a bit this past year. And it's been awesome. You definitely are able to show us what dedication looks like and how you can really progress and move forward. And it's been awesome getting to know you. I feel very fortunate. So,
I
yeah.
feel the
So,
same way, definitely.
oh, awesome. So, I shared a little bit. Oh, hey, Michelle. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Michelle.
Long time no see. Michelle also does yoga with us in the mornings. So, yeah. So, you're with Country Comfort Creatives, and you've been doing this for over a year, and you've accomplished quite a bit in a year. There's her website there. Check it out. You're so talented. Tell us a little bit about your business. Like what do you do?
Oh gosh, thank you.
Or what don't you do? You do a lot.
Well, I started off just doing tumblers and signs and stuff like that through sublimation. You can see my sublimation printer in the background. Um, I started to get more into making my own substrates. So I make my own signs, I coat them. I do a lot of kind of like boho stuff, hippie, and camping stuff. Camping is a big seller for me. I do a lot of things with that. And I'm just enjoying the process of it all. It's really a big learning experience, and I'm learning a lot. So every day I think of something new to do.
Yeah, you definitely are a very creative person. Your designs are awesome. I would encourage you guys to check out her website. She's got some really cool, fun things on there. Very unique items. So that's
Thanks.
awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that. And so you've been working on your business. What made you decide to make wellness, to start really focusing on wellness as well as starting a business and all the other roles that you have in your life?
Yeah. In my mid 30s, I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis. So back then, I did not exercise a lot. I didn't like to exercise. Everything I tried just didn't stick.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a really, really long time to find something I liked. I did walk in, but that always aggravated it. I did swim in, and I did that for a while until COVID. COVID hit, and I didn't like going to the YMCA. So I stopped doing that. Rode bikes while we were in COVID since my husband was home, and I enjoyed that a lot. But once he was back to work, I didn't enjoy it by myself as much. So
Yeah.
when I started with the Masters of Success group and I found out about your yoga, and I did a free class, I believe, at one
Mm-hmm.
time,
Yep.
I loved it. I immediately knew it was what I was missing in my life. I've tried online yoga before, but there was a connection that wasn't there, and they moved too fast to, know what I was doing. I was a beginner, so I had no idea. So when I started your class, it was just really eye opening, and I really love that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, it's a little bit different take on yoga, right? It's got the
Right.
mindset component, but it's more not individualized, but yes, kind of individualized. We're connected, right? You can ask questions during it if you wanted. I try to offer different levels of each posture when possible, because it is for everyone. That I think that's the cool thing about yoga is it's for everyone. Whatever your ability is, you can benefit from some form of yoga, however it looks. It's such a just a powerful way to calm your mind, strengthen your body, and that breath to movement connection is so powerful, and how we can carry that with us throughout the day. So I'm glad that you found it, and I'm glad that you tried out your free class, and you keep coming back. It's awesome, and
Yeah,
it's definitely something that it's powerful. It's not
it
exactly what
is.
you think when you think of yoga, always the traditional yoga. It's a little bit different. But yeah, well, thanks for sharing that. Are you finding yourself feeling different emotionally and physically since you've been doing yoga, or just being more intentional about what you're doing to take care of your wellness?
There is a noticeable difference in all aspects. I'm definitely stronger. I definitely have more muscle tone, which for gentle yoga, it's surprising how well it's working on that. And emotionally, I feel more grounded and centered, especially after the days we do it. It's really taught me how to slow down in my life and calmer, more intentional with the things I do.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing experience that you get from your yoga. I definitely recommend it. It's definitely very life altering, I have to say. It really did change my life.
Oh,
Really did.
awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, it fills me up to be able to share a tool with people that can benefit from it. So, oh, Michelle said, I love that you asked what we need and we'll work on that area with us. Yeah. So
Mhm.
that's kind of the beauty of our little community that we form with yoga. Not only does the live class create that accountability that sometimes we need to actually
Mhm.
show up and do it, um, but the community that's formed, we get to ask the questions, we get to share, hey, what do I need today? And we can incorporate that in our class. But I think being around like-minded people is huge, and it's really a powerful experience for sure. And Michelle, thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that as well. Yoga it brings more energy to us, even though we're slowing down. It creates more energy with us that we can take throughout the day, and that allows us to come back to gratitude that much easier. Because as we know, you're a business owner, or if you're an employee somewhere, whatever roles you have, you're going to have ups and downs. It's just part of life. We have those moments where it's tough, right? Like life can throw us a lot of curveballs, but when we come back to our breath and we pause for a moment and we learn, we train ourselves, right? We're training ourselves through yoga to do that, to be intentional. We get to respond and show up in a way that's meaningful, and that could get us back to that state of mind that we want a little bit faster. I wish I could take away all those downs, but life doesn't work that way, right?
No, but it's nice to have you there to bring us back up. It really does.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, it's the energy boost that I think I get from teaching is huge. So I'm always on a little high afterward too. So it goes both ways. But yoga helps, like you were saying, it helps with your physical strength. It also helps with your ability to manage stress and handle stress. I don't know if you notice sleeping, if it impacts your sleeping. I know we do it in the morning, so we don't do it right before bed, but sometimes I will do it before bed, and it helps me relax more before I go to sleep as well.
My sleeping is definitely better, even though we do it in the morning. I was a really horrible sleeper. You only get in a few hours every night. Now I only wake up because, I hit that age where you wake up in the middle of the night. So just one time a night, I think I wake up now. So I'm good.
Yeah, that's
progress.
progress.
And when I wake up at 5 a.m, I'm refreshed, which is really strange.
That's huge. There's nothing like waking up refreshed and feeling like you got a good night's sleep. Yeah, that's pretty powerful too. Yeah. So do you have any tips or anything you would want to advise you want to share listeners who are maybe a little hesitant, or maybe just to encourage them, however wellness looks like for them? Maybe they don't even want to try yoga. Maybe they just want to make wellness a priority in their life. Do you have any advice for them?
I would say try as many different things as you can. Sign up for free classes like I did. Just try different things, because not everything is going to be for everybody. Like my husband really loves going to the gym and working out. I can care less about walking into a gym, lifting weights, or working on machines. It's very boring to me and very repetitive, and I don't like repetitive. I like changing things up and doing different things, and yoga really offers that for me. So
awesome.
And I think what I had to do was give myself some grace, because I'm busy. I have a lot going on. So I may not make wellness a priority all the time, but I know it's always there to fall back on and say, listen, I got to step back and, concentrate more on my well-being. And, so I think if everybody just sits down with themselves and ask themselves what they really want, you got to ask that important question. Not do it for anybody else. Don't lose the weight for anybody else. Don't work out for anybody else, because if you'll never keep at it, So
Yep.
You need to find your why.
That's
why
huge.
you're doing it.
Yeah, I love that. It's so true. And like you said, to be kind to yourself, give yourself some grace. I think that's really important. Sorry, I gotta read the comment. Yoga has been a great addition to my mental and physical changes, lifting weights Mondays and Wednesdays. So this helps stretch and rejuvenate me. That's awesome. Yeah, Michelle, you're doing amazing. Thank you for sharing that. We need to take care of ourselves. We have to fill our cup up, and like you said, make make your why for doing these things something meaningful for you, not for, like you said, other people, but meaningful for you. So you can create your desired life. You get to create your joy. You get to create your happiness, and you do that by taking care of yourself first. And as selfish as I used to always think that was, I realized when you show up when you're not really present, that's selfish, right?
Mhm.
When you only give a
Yep.
little bit of your attention to everything, um, that doesn't come across genuine, right? And we all want to show up the best version of ourselves. So if we can make wellness a priority, it's really huge. And I understand, we're talking about yoga, and I teach yoga. But if yoga is not your thing, I encourage you to try it, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But find, like Christy said, find what works for you. Something that will just energize you, get your body moving, allow you to strengthen your body and your mind. I think is huge. And the other thing you said, Christy, which I really liked, is you said to give yourself grace, and be kind to yourself. So something I had written down, was it's 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 enjoying the journey. It's not meant to be perfect, right? It's enjoying the process along the way. And so when you show up and your yoga pose doesn't look like the person next to you, if you go to a class or in our Zoom room, if your yoga looks different, if you have to use a accommodation or whatever you're using, it's okay. Like, it's unique to you, and that's what makes you grow and change and get all those wonderful benefits from it. So I think that's really
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. Your
So
yoga classes are definitely judgment-free zone, and I love that.
oh, good.
It's
Good.
great.
That's my goal. Because the last thing I want is someone to feel uncomfortable in anything that I'm sharing. And I'm very mindful of that. I've always wanted to include everyone, and I think because yoga, like in the mainstream, you think of yoga, sometimes it's always the size 0 women doing all sorts of weird, crazy moves. And while that is yoga and that's wonderful for them, it's not realistic for someone just joining yoga to do. I still can't do half those moves yet, and I'm not sure I ever will, but that's not really my goal, right? My goal is
Right.
to be more restorative and be gentle with myself as I go down the journey. And that's what I want to share with others. So, like Christy said, try yoga. So that's going to be your call to achievement, is to try Rise and Shine Yoga. We have 2 different types. So the Rise and Shine is gentle yoga, great for beginners. But if you have experience with yoga, it's great for yogis too. Great way to start your day. And then the chair yoga is also another class that you can take, and that one is meant to just be a little bit more supportive. So you actually do yoga sitting in your sturdy, stable chair, and it's gentle, and we move our upper body and we bend forward, and eventually we might add some standing poses where you actually hold on to your chair. We'll have different versions. And just like with gentle yoga, we have different levels of where you can take that pose. So you can go to riseshine.yoga, and on there, sorry, my eyelash fell on my eye, I think. If you go to riseshine.yoga, and you scroll to the bottom of the page, thank you, Aaron. He's going to show us. So you can scroll to the bottom, and you can sign up for a free class. I want you to try it and see what you think of it, and experience the magic of yoga we're talking about, and how this is a little bit different than just taking a free class somewhere else. This is just a little bit different. It's a live class. So once you sign up here, you submit, you just tell us if you're interested in gentle or chair yoga. And then you'll receive an email from me with the details of the class that you'll join. And then you can come and participate, and hopefully you fall in love with it and you want to keep coming back and you find it a really beneficial tool like Christy has, like I have. Like I said at the beginning, times when I have felt the strongest emotionally and physically is when I'm practicing yoga. It wasn't when I had a personal trainer at the gym. It's not when I'm running, because I am trying to run. It's when I'm doing yoga and being intentional about my movements and my breath, and truly being kind to myself as I go through those movements, setting that intention for my class is really powerful. So yeah, sign up for to check out Rise and Shine for free. That is your call to achievement. I just want to share this with as many people. So if maybe it's not for you, but you know someone that might be interested or benefit from it, share it with them. Share riseshine.yoga with them and just tell them to sign up for a free class and let them check it out. So yeah. So I think what I'm trying to say is take care of yourself and come back to gratitude. Appreciating where you're at right now, physically and emotionally. Acknowledge it, appreciate it, and then, like Christy said, decide where you want to take it. What are your goals? What direction do you want to go? And yoga is a tool that can help you potentially get to wherever it is that you want to go. So yeah, well, thank you, Christy, so much for joining and sharing a little bit about your business, sharing a little bit about your journey, your wellness journey, and how yoga has entered your life recently, but this past year. And it just means a lot that you're here. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I really loved it.
Awesome. All right, everyone. So that's it for Thankful Thursday today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you guys signing up for a free class. Try it out, and reach out if you have other questions too. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have. So have a great day. Bye.